Om Namah Shivaya. Hi friends, how are you? In this video we are going to learn about autonomic functions of hypothalamus. Autonomic functions of hypothalamus. Okay. This is the second part. In first part we learn about endocrine functions of hypothalamus. Okay. It is of two types: sympathetic control and parasympathetic control. Okay. First, sympathetic control of hypothalamus. Hypothalamus has profound influence on sympathetic functions. Okay. Hypothalamus has profound influence on sympathetic functions. Okay. In general, stimulation of lateral and posterior hypothalamic areas results in sympathetic responses. In general, stimulation of lateral and posterior hypothalamic areas results in sympathetic responses. Okay. First, see lateral area. Stimulation of lateral area results in general sympathetic activation in the form of piloerection, rise in BP, increase in heart rate, sweating, papillary dilation, increase in secretion of catecholamines. Recently, it has been suggested that a separate hypothalamic system exists exclusively for secretion of adrenaline and noradrenaline. Okay. Stimulation of lateral area. Stimulation of lateral areas results in general sympathetic activation in the form of piloerection, rise in BP, increase in heart rate, sweating, papillary dilation, increase in secretion of catecholamines, and recently it has been suggested that a separate hypothalamic system exclusively for secretion of adrenaline and noradrenaline. Okay. Next, coming to the stimulation of posterior hypothalamus. Stimulation of posterior hypothalamus results in activation of emotional behavior pattern such as aggression, fear or rage, which may be due to its connection through limbic system. Okay. Which may be through limbic system. Okay. Its connection through limbic system. However, these behavioral responses are also seen as a part of autonomic responses in true life. Okay. Next, coming to the parasympathetic control. Stimulation of anterior hypothalamus. Stimulation of anterior hypothalamus results in parasympathetic responses. Stimulation of anterior hypothalamus. Anterior hypothalamus results in parasympathetic responses. When it comes to lateral and posterior hypothalamic areas, it is sympathetic control. Okay. Even its stimulation of anterior hypothalamus results in parasympathetic responses. Okay guys, see the application here. Head ganglionic of autonomous nervous system. Hypothalamus has a strong influence on autonomic nervous system. Okay. For its close link with autonomic functions, Sterlington has described hypothalamus as the head ganglion of the ANS. Remember this? Sherrington has described hypothalamus as the head ganglion of autonomic nervous system. What we call the head ganglion of autonomic nervous system? It is hypothalamus. Why? Because because hypothalamus has a strong influence on autonomic nervous system. For its close link with autonomic functions, Sherrington has described hypothalamus as head ganglion of autonomic nervous system. Okay guys, in next video we are going to learn about circadian rhythm. Okay, it is one of the part of hypothalamic functions. Okay guys, if you like this video, like, share and subscribe. Thank you.